Alright, so we're at book 35, A Shocker on Shock Street. This is actually one of my favorites of the series, and one that I consider a highlight. So this one I want to go a little more in depth into. So the premise is there's a girl named Erin and her friend Marty, and they both love horror movies. And they watch all of the horror movie franchises, and they're all into the sequels, and the slasher killers, and the monsters, and all of that stuff, you know. I can relate to that, because I was like that as a kid, and I still love that stuff now. Anyway, their favorite movie series is a franchise called Shocker Street, or Shock Street. Yeah, it's called Shocker on Shock Street is actually the name of the franchise. It's quite long. And there's these creatures with names like the Mad Mangler, Ape Face, the Toadinator. And in this story, it's a cool premise because this is one I actually would have loved myself. This one, the two of them get invited to the studio where these movies are produced. Which kind of makes me think of Nightmare on Elm Street was produced by Universal Studios. That's kind of what this makes me think of premise-wise. I really like that idea, and as a kid, I really enjoyed that idea when I first read this. And they go through the studio, and everything gets stuck. Like the cart they're in breaks down, and they get attacked by creatures from the movies. And, you know, they're being followed, and they're trying to escape the theme park, and I really like that, because that's interesting. And the idea is, these aren't props. They're actual things. And they're being, terrorized by these actual monsters from these monster movies they love, which, that's a goofy premise, and it's very juvenile. I understand that, but I really like it. I like that idea. That actually could be quite scary if that idea were transplanted just to an older demographic. Imagine a Friday the 13th theme park where Jason Voorhees actually decapitates or kills the people that attend. That would be awesome. That would be like Hellfest, only with Jason Voorhees. It would be fantastic. Except the whole park is in on it. That would be so cool. That idea is scary. That's a genuinely frightening premise. And I like these two characters. They're actually very realistic. Very well written. Plus, I just love the fucking cover. It's amazing. It even has the Shock Street sign on there. That's awesome. But yeah, it's great. And there's a great twist at the end that I actually really like. It's a little out of left field, but it kind of makes sense, and it's actually set up at the beginning very well, that you don't see it coming. And I don't want to give it away, because I actually want people to read this one. So definitely read this one. This is definitely on the to-read list if you're reading Goosebumps books. So, read this one, and man, this should have been a TV episode. This is one they should have adapted. Or, my God, these movies they're making now, the big budgeted ones with Jack Black, make a Shock Street movie, please. I would pay money to watch this. That would be awesome. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Shocker on Shock Street, book 35, worth reading. So check that one out, and I'll be back with the next vlog video soon. Later.